Today is August 25th, 2026, and this is Read Through the Bible.
Hi, everyone.
And we are still recording from Budapest in Hungary.
That's right.
And we had a very busy day yesterday.
Yes, and so we did a lot of things, but the highlights were we got a tour of the Parliament building.
Yep.
And we got to take a night river cruise on the Danube.
Yeah, the Parliament building is bigger than the Capitol, Washington, D.C., bigger than the Parliament building in England. And it was stunning inside, just tons of gold paint, just gold.
So ornate, so beautiful.
And the most crucial thing that we saw
is there is a 1,000-year-old crown in there from the first king. And they still have it, and it's on display there. The guards are around it, but it is absolutely amazing to see.
Yeah.
So we got
and
to see
think
the crown.
About the history of that crown. That for 1,000 years, that crown was worn on the coronation day of all the kings of Hungary.
And it's been lost and found, and
okay, and then the river cruise was really nice.
So beautiful. The city of Budapest looks very different at night than it does during the day because everything is lit up, and it's just stunning to see it from the river.
Yep.
So
it was great.
It was a wonderful day.
Yep. Okay, but today we are about reading the Bible, and yesterday we began reading the book of Lamentations, chapters 1 and 2, and today we'll be reading chapter 3.
And chapter 3 starts off with more lament and then takes a turn in verse 21 and then has a lot of hope in 22 through 24 and even some hope sprinkled out throughout the rest of the chapter.
Yep, but by the end of chapter 3, Jeremiah is lamenting. And by the way, Jeremiah is lamenting over the destruction of Jerusalem. He is looking at the city which has been leveled flat. It is the place that he loves, and it's been all wiped out. And Jeremiah cries in this book, but yet here, even in the midst of everything being wiped out, there is hope. And that's what we see in the middle of chapter 3. So listen for the hope. Here it comes. Chapter 3, verse 1, I am the man who has seen affliction under the rod of his wrath. He has driven and brought me into darkness without any light. Surely against me he turns his hand again and again the whole day long.
He has made my flesh and my skin waste away. He has broken my bones. He has besieged and enveloped me with bitterness and tribulation. He has made me dwell in darkness like the dead of long ago.
He has walled me about so that I cannot escape. He has made my chains heavy, though I call and cry for help. He shuts out my prayer. He has blocked my ways with blocks of stones. He has made my paths crooked.
He is a bear lying in wait for me, a lion in hiding. He turned aside my steps and tore me to pieces. He has made me desolate. He bent his bow and set me as a target for his arrow.
Just how would you like God to be like a bear waiting for you?
That's terrifying.
But that's what Jeremiah feels like. Like all the wrath of God that's come upon Jerusalem has come upon him as well. Verse 13, he drove into my kidneys the arrows of his quiver. I have become the laughingstock of all peoples, the object of their taunts all day long. He has filled me with bitterness. He has sated me with wormwood.
Verse 16, he has made my teeth grind on gravel and made me cower in ashes. My soul is bereft of peace. I have forgotten what happiness is. So I say, my endurance has perished. So has my hope from the Lord.
Just think of what a state of depression he is in. I have forgotten what happiness is. Like this is super difficult, super hard things in Jeremiah's life.
Yeah.
Verse 19, remember my affliction and my wanderings, the wormwood and the gall. My soul continually remembers it and is bowed down within me. But this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope.
Wow. Verse 22, the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore, I will hope in him.
Just got to pause and reflect upon that. That in the midst of the sorrow, down deep, forgetting even what happiness is, he finds hope that God's mercy never ends.
And because he called to mind the steadfast love of the Lord.
How important it is when suffering and experiencing sorrow and affliction is to remember the faithfulness of God. And that's what pulled him out and gave him hope, is in the steadfast love of God. Verse 25, the Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. It is good that one should wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth.
Let him sit alone in silence when it is laid on him. Let him put his mouth in the dust. There may yet be hope. Let him give his cheek to the one who strikes, and let him be filled with insults.
For the Lord will not cast off forever. But though he cause grief, he will have compassion, according to the abundance of his steadfast love. For he does not afflict from the heart, or grieve the children of men.
To crush underfoot all the prisoners of the earth, to deny a man justice in the presence of the Most High, to subvert a man in his lawsuit, the Lord does not approve.
Who has spoken, and it came to pass, unless the Lord has commanded it? Is it not from the mouth of the Most High that good and bad come? Why should a living man complain, a man, about the punishment of his sins?
Verse 40, let us test and examine our ways and return to the Lord. Let us lift up our hearts and hands to God in heaven. We have transgressed and rebelled, and you have not forgotten.
You have wrapped yourself with anger and pursued us, killing without pity. You have wrapped yourself with a cloud so that no prayer can pass through. You have made us scum and garbage among the peoples.
All our enemies open their mouths against us. Panic and pitfall have come upon us, devastation and destruction. My eyes flow with rivers of tears because of the destruction of the daughter of my people.
My eyes will flow without ceasing, without respite, until the Lord from heaven looks down and sees. My eyes cause me grief at the fate of all the daughters of my city.
I have been hunted like a bird by those who were my enemies without cause. They flung me alive into the pit and cast stones on me. Water closed over my head. I said, I am lost.
I called on your name, O Lord, from the depths of the pit. You have heard my plea. Do not close your ear to my cry for help. You came near when I called on you. You said, do not fear.
You have taken up my cause, O Lord, and you have redeemed my life. You have seen the wrong done to me, O Lord. Judge my cause. You have seen all their vengeance, all their plots against me.
You have heard their taunts, O Lord, all their plots against me. The lips and thoughts of my assailants are against me all the day long. Behold, they're sitting and they're rising. I am the object of their taunts.
You will repay them, O Lord, according to the work of their hands. You will give them dullness of heart. Your curse will be upon them. You will pursue them in anger and destroy them from under your heavens, O Lord.
Okay, so I think chapter 3, the key is right here, right in the middle, verse 22 and 23. These words that we often sing, great is your faithfulness. And that's the idea in the midst of a difficult, hard time. Where even he says in verse 15, God, you've filled me with bitterness. He says, I have forgotten what happiness is. And he said, I've got hope in God. And then his hope is also that God is the one who's brought the good and the bad, and God is the one then who will repay all the enemies. Vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. And Jeremiah trusts that, like in verse 64. You will repay them, O Lord, according to the work of their hands. Okay, but you summarize it, I think you can do no better than 22 and 23. Summarize that, right? God's mercy is forever.
Yes.
Okay, we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.